Abby Mayer, Roxborough, North Carolina.
Haley Kenny, Webster, New Hampshire.
Channing Barker, Dunlap, Tennessee.
Grace Black, Charleston, South Carolina.
Abby Worsingirl, Walhalla, South Carolina.
Lena Hatter, Indiana, Florida.
Mackenzie Lozano, St. Petersburg, Florida.
Hannah Achilles, Rocky Mount, North Carolina.
Annie Peacock, Tallahassee, Florida.
Kiara Porcelli, Venice, Florida.
Michaela Zavekian, Draper, Utah.
Rachel Trifoli, Wilmington, North Carolina.
Emma Barnes, Greensboro, North Carolina.
Emily Howell, Asheville, North Carolina.
Emma Murray, Greensboro, North Carolina.
Lily Teague, Charleston, South Carolina.
Austin Huffman, Kernersville, North Carolina.
Olivia Greishwood, Tucker, Georgia.
Autumn Wright, Ellicott City, Maryland.
Hillary Schmitz, Charlotte, North Carolina.
MK Smoke, Charleston, South Carolina. Camden Pacheco, Charlotte, North Carolina.
Abby Nunez, Homestead, Florida.
Nicole Arroyo, Yulee, Florida. Go Natives.
Kennedy Kelly, Miami, Florida.
I'm Zoe Hughes, I'm from Fredericksburg, Virginia.
Taylor Richardson, Seminole, Florida.
Ayondra Brown, Mooresville, North Carolina.
Go Natives.
Every cheer, for every play, we know there's a little prayer that no one gets hurt. That's why we are there too. Party athletic trainers, physicians, and specialists. We're watching closely for any sign that someone needs care. And if your child is hurt, they're seen right away by the region's top specialists. The Party Sports Medicine team is at every game, match, race, practice, and workout, providing medical attention and guidance. For us, winning is all about playing healthy and smart so you can perform at your best.
Panama City, Florida. Haley Bryan, Newburgh, North Carolina.
Abby Mayer, Roxborough, North Carolina.
Haley Kenny, Webster, New Hampshire.
Channing Barker, Dunlap, Tennessee.
Grace Black, Charleston, South Carolina.
Abby Worsingirl, Walhalla, South Carolina.
Lena Hatter, Indiana, Florida.
Mackenzie Lozano, St. Petersburg, Florida.
Hannah Achilles, Rocky Mount, North Carolina.
Annie Peacock, Tallahassee, Florida.
Kiara Porcelli, Venice, Florida.
Michaela Zavekian, Draper, Utah.
Rachel Trifoli, Wilmington, North Carolina.
Emma Barnes, Greensboro, North Carolina.
Emily Howell, Asheville, North Carolina.
Emma Murray, Greensboro, North Carolina.
Lily T, Charleston, South Carolina.
Austin Huffman, Kernersville, North Carolina.
Olivia Greshwood, Tucker, Georgia.
Autumn Wright, Ellicott City, Maryland.
Hillary Schmitz, Charlotte, North Carolina.
MK Smoke, Charleston, South Carolina. Camden Pacheco, Charlotte, North Carolina.
Abby Nunez, Homestead, Florida.
Nicole Arroyo, Yulee, Florida. Go Natives.
Kennedy Kelly, Miami, Florida.
I'm Zoe Hughes. I'm from Fredericksburg, Virginia.
Taylor Richardson, Seminole, Florida.
Andrew Brown, Mooresville, North Carolina.
Go Natives.
Every cheer, for every play, we know there's a little prayer that no one gets hurt. That's why we are there too. Party athletic trainers, physicians, and specialists. We're watching closely for any sign that someone needs care. And if your child is hurt, they're seen right away by the region's top specialists. The Party Sports Medicine team is at every game, match, race, practice, and workout, providing medical attention and guidance. For us, winning is all about playing healthy and smart so you can perform at your best.
2, Rory Hayden. Number 3, Victoria Tito. Number 4, Annalise Robinson. Number 7, Yailin Riera. Number 8, Christy Flores Perez. Number 9, Sydney Siders. Number 11, Chloe Johnson. Number 12, Jade Taylor. Number 17, Kelsey Esquivel. Number 22, Kamini Spencer. Number 23, Yasmin Flores Perez. Falcons are under the direction of head coach Acacio Roche, assisted by Jamie Crazen. And now, the starting lineup for your Brevard College Tornadoes. Goalkeeper number 1, Nicole Arroyo. Number 3, Kiara Porcelli. Number 4, Haley Bryant. Number 5, Haley Kinney. Number 9, Austin Huffman. Number 10, Abby Warzencroft. Number 11, Grace Black. Number 19, Michaela Zvetkin. Number 21, Olivia Grisewood. Number 22, Taylor Richardson. And number 29, Autumn Wright. The Tornadoes are under the direction of head coach Juan Mascaro. He's assisted by associate head coach Juan Mascaro Jr. The athletic trainer is Noah Rising. Now, fans, at this time, we ask that you please stand and remove your hats as we stand and honor America with the playing of our national anthem.
Good evening, everyone, and welcome to Islemont Family Field with this USA South Conference matchup between the Brevard College Tornadoes and the Pfeiffer Falcons. Brian to Huffman. Through ball there to Zavekian. Zavekian going to chase it down with a cross. Kaylee Allis going to come off her line and get that one. Here's Nicole Arroyo. Ball pass back there to Allis. Allis going to play it forward. Porcelli going to pick it off. Perez. Tita. Gricewood passes it back to Arroyo. Out wide to right. Here's Kenny. Right. Hayden. Brian plays it forward. Escovel. Here's Porcelli. Out wide is Zavekian. Brian. Riera. Heads that one out. It's going to be a Tornadoes throw-in. Haley Bryan going to come up and take this one. Huffman. Bryan. Cross to the center there. Richardson on it. Allis came off her line there. It's going to be a free kick rewarded. To the Falcons. Here's Wright. Wright taking some space. She's going to play a through ball there for Richardson. Richardson going to look to pass it back to Black. It's going to get taken away there by the Falcons. Gricewood going to play it out to Brian. Brian going to play it forward. Here's Escovel playing it forward. Allis going to grab that one and help reset her team. Big punt there. It's going to be cleaned up by the NATOs. Brian going to pass it back to Arroyo. Playing it forward. Here's Black. Richardson. Playing a through ball there for Huffman. Huffman now in a 1v1 with Allis. Going to hit it right at Allis. That ball's going to go out of bounds. Porcelli. Cut move there to pass it to Brian. Brian going to play it to the center. Here's Tita. Johnson. Tita and Warzencroft in a foot race now. Foul called there against the Tornadoes. It's going to be a Falcons free kick. Arroyo going to save that one. She's going to quickly play it out to Zavekin. Zavekin going to take a touch. Past Riera. Here's Perez. Riera. Perez. Richardson. Playing it forward. Olive's going to reset. Olive's going to grab that to reset her team. Here's Huffman. Brian. Zavekin. Here's Porcelli. Jade Taylor playing that one out of bounds. It's going to be a Tornado throw-in for Brian. Throw there to Black. It's going to be cleared away by Perez. Here's Brian. Sliders. Tita. Richardson. To right. Ball's going to be played just out of right to reach. It's going to go out. It's going to be a Falcons throw in. Ball's turned over right with a quick throw to Black. Black going to take a cut to the inside. Black trying to shield off her defender there. She's going to pass it off to Brian. Brian going to play it out wide to Porcelli. Brian back out wide to Porcelli. Porcelli looking to make a cross there. That ball's going to slide in the middle. Perez going to play it to Perez. Going to try and turn around Zavekin. She's going to end up passing it to Esquivel. Taylor going to play it up to Spencer. Warzencroft's going to be there and play it forward for Black. Black's first touch is going to get away from her. It's going to be turned over to Siders. Here's Richardson. Richardson going to fire one off. Fire one off right there at Kaylee Ollis, the sophomore out of Morgantown, North Carolina. Zavekin. Ball picked off there by Perez. Passes it up to Tita. Here's Esquivel. Riera. And play Siders. Siders going to play it to the middle. Esquivel going to play it forward to Tita. Tita going to play it out wide to Hayden. Hayden going to take a cut back there. Going to fire it off. Gricewood trying to clear it out. Hayden was right there. Zavekin coming back and defending. The ball's going to go out of bounds for a Falcons throw-in. Rory Hayden, the freshman, taking this. Ball's turned over. Zavekin going to play it to the middle. Here's Siders. Johnson. Perez. Looking to play a through ball, but that was anticipated by the Tornadoes outside back, Autumn Wright. Just under 34 minutes left here to play in the first half. Falcons throwing still on the far side. Perez going to take the throw to Spencer. Spencer looking to make a cross. It's going to go off of Wardencroft. It's going to be a Falcons. Rowan. It's going to be a Falcons corner kick. Hayden taking it. Spencer going up for the header. That ball is going to go up and over the goal. So it's going to be rewarded with a goal kick to Arroyo. Intended for Richardson. Perez going to be there. Here's Zavekin. Zavekin chasing. All this coming way off her line to clear that one up. Right with the throw to Porcelli. Porcelli going to play it out to Richardson. Richardson going to pass it back to Wright. Here's Huffman. Porcelli. Huffman. Playing a good over-the-top ball there. Intended for Black. But that ball's going to go out of bounds. It's going to be Tornadoes throw-in. Johnson. Sider's going to play it forward. Tita and Warzencroft in a foot race again. Warzencroft going to play it back safe to Arroyo. It's Gricewood. Brian. It's Tita. Tita being defended there by Warzencroft. Tita just going to take one right at Nicole Arroyo. Taylor, going to play it to Hayden. Perez. Huffman. Black. Warzencroft. Playing the ball forward there. Intended for Michaela Zavekin, just over and out of her reach. It's going to go out for it. A Falcons throw in. Perez going to take that one, throw it right to Brian. Here's Zavekin. Zavekin with a cross to the middle. Gricewood to Bryan. Zavekin. Huffman. Porcelli. Huffman. Johnson. Here's Taylor Richardson. Richardson intended to send Black on a through ball just out of Black's reach. Alice gonna grab that one again. It's Kenny. Heads it to Black. Black looking to play someone forward. Here's Porcelli gonna try and keep this one in, and she does. That ball goes out for a corner kick. It's going to be Zavekin. Black with the header up. Gricewood. Johnson going to play it forward. Kenny going to play it right to right. Johnson. Spencer going to play it forward. It's going to be a throw-in for Autumn Wright to take on the far-hand side. Foul there. Going to be a free kick for the Tornadoes. Nicole Arroyo going to come up her line and take this one. The Falcons holding their defensive line. Arroyo, Richardson with a header forward. Hollis. It's Huffman. Perez. Riera. Hayden. Kenny. Here's Bryan. Bryan going to switch the field to right. Riera. Right with the throw. Richardson. Riera going to send that one out of bounds. Here's Black. Right. Ball intended there for Zavekin, but Alice right there, anticipating that one. Kenny heads it backwards to Bryan. Bryan going to play it forward to Zavekin. Perez going to pick that one off. Perez going to pass it back to Esquivel. Here's Black. Porcelli. Huffman. Here's Kenny again. Huffman. "25 minutes and 15 seconds left to play here at Islamill Family Field. Free kick awarded to the Tornadoes. Goalkeeper Nicole Arroyo coming off her line, taking this one. 3 Falcons players in the wall. Richardson got a header on that one, but that ball's going to go out of bounds for a goal kick. Taylor. Going to play that one forward off of Zavekin. It's going to be another goal kick for Kaylee Ollis. Taylor. Perez. Siders. Escovel. Porcelli. Sending Zavekin. Zavekin going to be in a foot race with Perez. Ball's going to go out. It's going to be another goal kick for Ollis. Here's Tita. Brian with the throw to Porcelli. Porcelli being heavily defended there by Escovel. Brian awarded with another throw. Hayden plays it back to Taylor. To Siders. To Riera. Here's Spencer. Porcelli cleaned that one off. Here's Zavekin now in a foot race again. Zavekin firing one. Big save there from Ollis. The ball's going to go out for a corner kick. Zavekin going to take this one. Here's Black with the header forward. Richardson with another header. It's going to be a goal kick. Taylor. Escovel. Richardson with a shot there. Ollis going to drop that one to her feet and quickly play it out wide to Christy Flores Perez. Here's Escovel. Flores Perez. Play that one forward up to Spencer. Spencer going to play it out wide to Siders. Right, going to send that one over the fence here, Islamill Family Field. It's going to be a Falcons throw-in. Here's Warzencroft sending it forward. Riera, Tita, Escovel, Hayden, Porcelli, Brian, Porcelli, here's Yasmin Flores Perez gonna quickly throw it back to Jade Taylor. Taylor going to send it forward to Tita. Tita going to pass it off to Spencer. Spencer going to send Johnson. Here's Arroyo. Big boot there from Arroyo to send to Richardson. Richardson going to keep going in a foot race there with Perez. Going to pass it back to Wright. Gricewood. Foul called against. Tornadoes is going to be a free kick rewarded to the Falcons. Jade Taylor going to take this one. Warzencroft with the header to Black. Black going to take a touch and send Zavekin. Zavekin has two Falcons defenders. Here's Zavekin with a cut. Zavekin shooting. Goal!
Tornadoes goal. Number 19, Michaela Zvekin.
Goal there for Michaela Zavekin with the assist credited to Grace Black. 18.5 minutes left here to play in the first half. Tornadoes 1, Falcons 0. Porcelli. Miscommunication there between Perez and Alice. Luckily, Chrissy Perez there to help clean it up. Here's Warzencroft. Siders. Johnson. Ball goes out there. It's going to get rewarded to right. Richardson. Huffman chasing that one. Ball's going to go out. It's going to be rewarded to Alice as a goal kick. Here's Johnson. Johnson taking some space, going to pass it to the middle to Spencer. Spencer going to pass it back to Siders. Siders going to play it forward to Tita. Here's Arroyo with a kick forward. Huffman going to try and bring that one down. It's going to be brought down by Wright. Richardson going to play it to Wright. Wright going to play it back to Warzencroft. Here's Warzencroft. Richardson. Huffman. Entering the game for the Tornadoes, Emma Murray, the freshman out of Greensboro, North Carolina. Murray going to take out Kenny in that midfield. Here's Murray. Richardson. Black. Here's Porcelli. Black.
I'll check in for your Tornadoes. Number 17, Tay Brown. Checking in for the Falcons, number 4, Annalise Robinson.
Entering the match. Couple subs. Annalise Robinson for the Falcons. And Tay Brown for the Tornadoes. Entering the match. Here's a corner kick. Grace Black gonna take this one. Black, the senior out of Charleston, South Carolina, attending Charleston Collegiate School. Sending that one in. To the mixer, that ball's gonna eventually roll out of bounds. It's gonna be a goal kick for Alice. Perez. Johnson. Brown. Right throwing there to Huffman. Huffman fouled. It's going to be a free kick for the Tornadoes. Arroyo being sent way up to take this for the Tornadoes. Falcons holding their line in between the 18-yard box and the PK spot. Sent there. Alice coming off her line to punch that one out. Gonna go to Porcelli. Here's Porcelli. Porcelli with a couple moves there. Here's Murray. Murray sending it into the middle to Black. Gonna be cleared out by Taylor. Gricewood. Defended by Robinson. Here's Hayden with the throw. Spencer, defended by Porcelli. Porcelli doing a great job to get that one. Send it to Brian. Brian going to send it forward to Black. Arroyo once again going to come up and take this free kick. Send a beautiful ball in there. It's going to be taken away by the Falcons. Here's Hayden. Hayden being heavily defended by Tornadoes. Hayden going to end up getting it out to Spencer. Spencer going to play it to Johnson. Johnson going to take on right. Johnson going to play it off to Spencer. Spencer out wide to Hayden. Here's Avekin coming back as a winger to defend. Throwing for Haley Bryan to Murray. Brian going to play that one forward. It's going to go out. Tornado's going to make a sub at the next available chance. Looks like Channing Barker looking to come in. Barker, the senior out of Dunlap, Tennessee. Here's Black. Black going to send Zavekin. Zavekin and Perez in a foot race. Perez going to play that one back to Alice. Here's Murray. Esquivel going to take that one away from Murray and send it to Siders. Siders looking to play Robinson through. Rosencroft right there. Anticipating that one. Riera. Here's Rory Hayden. Emma Murray. Right, clearing that one. Esquivel right there in the center to grab that one. Here's Johnson. Johnson looking to send Robinson. Now entering the game, it's going to be Channing Barker. Barker going to go in as an outside back. Barker going to provide some fresh legs on that outside. For the Tornadoes defense. Tornadoes back line is Haley Bryan, Olivia Gricewood, Abby Warzencroft, and now Channing Barker. In the midfield, it's going to be Austin Huffman, Kiara Porcelli, Emma Murray. And up top as your forwards is Tay Brown, Grace Black, and Michaela Zavekin. Ball is brought back for a free kick. Yasmin Flores Perez originally thought it was a throw-in, but was told to put it down. Jade Taylor going to take this kick. Porcelli going to send it to Murray. Murray out wide to Zavekin. Zavekin going to send it back in the middle. Here's Riera. Here's Arroyo. Arroyo going to hold it to Annalise Robinson. Arroyo with a big boot there for Brown. Brown going to head it to the middle. Here's Riera going to get her cleat on that one to send that one out. Barker, the fresh legs, going to be rewarded with a throw in here. Here's Brown. Brown going to send that one in the middle to Huffman. Porcelli going to fire one. Ball's going to bounce right in front of Alice. Alice going to clean that one up. Big punt there from Alice. Going to go right to Brian. Arroyo to Barker. Barker being defended by Johnson. Entering the game, Camden Pacheco, the freshman out of Charlotte, North Carolina. She attended Queens Grant High School. Pacheco going to take out Grace Black as that center forward. Huffman with the header forward to Zavekin. Murray gonna pass that one back. Here's Pacheco. Pacheco getting her first touches on the ball. Perez gonna pass that one back slowly to Alice. Warzencroft coming to pass that one forward to Brown. Tay Brown, the senior out of Mooresville, North Carolina. She attended South Iredell High School. Here's Zavekin coming back to defend. Coming into this USA South Conference matchup, Tornadoes are 2-1-2, and the Falcons are 0-4 for their conference records. Here's Huffman on the ball now. Jay Taylor going to play that one out of bounds. Associate head coach Juan Mascaro Jr. going to jump up and save that one and bring that one down for Haley Bryan to take the throw in. Here's Kamani Spencer to Jade Taylor. Jade Taylor going to play Annalise Robinson. Robinson, the junior, out of Winston-Salem, North Carolina. Here's Esquivel. Here's Pacheco. Pacheco playing an over-the-top ball there. Ball just out of reach of Zavekin and Brown. Alice gonna grab it and send it forward. Ball's gonna bounce off of Porcelli's leg and go all the way back to Arroyo. Arroyo is the sophomore out of Yulee, Florida. Leading the Tornadoes in goals is senior Grace Black with 6 goals. Brown with the shot there, bounced off the post. Murray firing off another shot there. Alice gonna save it and drop it to her feet, pass it out wide to Johnson. Johnson gonna play it back. Barker going to throw it to Pacheco. Here's Riera to Taylor. Back to Riera. Riera going to play that one forward to Johnson. Johnson going to play it out wide to Perez. Here's Johnson. Just under a minute left to play here in the first half. Your score is Tornadoes 1, Falcons 0. Tornadoes having 10 shots. Arroyo having 2 saves. Falcons having 4 shots. Alice having 6 saves. leading the team with assists. It's a tie between is going to be Austin Huffman. Zavekin going to send that one forward as a last-ditch effort. Alice going to hold on to this one for the last few remaining seconds as the clock winds down. Your score at half is Tornadoes 1, Falcons 0. More action coming up after this. Stay tuned. Tornadoes and Falcons.
It's important to study English because language has power. And being able to understand the history of language and how it's been used over time and in our current era helps us be able to take control of that power and use it now and in the future.
I've learned to express myself with the written word more clearly. I've been given the tools with different structural techniques and all the good stuff that have made me a stronger writer, a stronger communicator.
You're going to learn not just the content of your major, whether it's English or history or whatever. You're going to learn how to learn. You're going to learn how to apply that learning and adapt as conditions change.
Writing is inherently experiential because students have to take so many important skills like critical thinking, communication, analysis, and translate those thoughts into a piece of oral or written communication, and then learn by doing how to be more effective communicators.
The English program at Brevard College prepares you for success in whatever field you choose to major in, whether it's theater, whether it's in the sciences or math, whether it's in business. The ability to communicate is important in no matter where you go, and one of the skills we teach is how to communicate clearly with your audience, whoever that may be.
The community here at Brevard, whether it be faculty, students, staff, are all people who learn and grow together. We learn from each other. There's no place where I don't feel welcome on campus, and that's the best part of that liberal arts education, is you're stepping into different learning styles and different content than you do at any old college where you don't get to grow the brain. It's a culture that encourages self-expression. You're allowed to be you here.
history is everything.
Second half action here underway. Ball's going to be played back quickly to Arroyo. Arroyo going to play it forward with multiple numbers running forward. Siders. Warzencroft going to send it forward. Jade Taylor going to be there. Foul. There's going to be a free kick for the Tornado, for the Falcons. Spencer. Here's Barker. Warzencroft going to play it forward. Here's Perez. It's going to be a throw-in. For Barker. Taylor going to boot that one forward. Barker going up for the header. Ball's going to go to Riera. Hayden. Offsides call there. Johnson. Defended by Huffman. Johnson going to send it forward. It's going to be a throw-in for Barker. Throw it back to Warzencroft. Warzencroft going to send it up to Brown. Barker going to keep that one in. Send it to the middle. Here's Perez. Barker. Murray. Riera. Here's Perez to Riera. Out wide to Johnson. Spencer. Defended by Warzencroft. Warzencroft gonna play that one off of Kamani. Spencer. 4. Throw in. Barker going to throw it to Huffman. Huffman going to play it short back to Warzencroft. Warzencroft going to play to Porcelli. Porcelli to Huffman. Huffman being fouled there. Arroyo going to take this free kick. She sends that one forward to Jade Taylor. Spencer keeping that one in for a moment, but it's going to go out of bounds. And Christy Flores Perez going to throw it to Spencer. Spencer going to head it forward to Victoria Tita. Tita going to be fouled by Warzencroft. It's going to be a free kick in dangerous territory. Sydney Siders taking this one. She has Kelsey Esquivel to her near side. 3 players in the wall for the Tornadoes. Siders going to take a shot. Arroyo going to save that. And boot it forward. Spencer out wide to Johnson. Riera. Ball taken away there by Chiara Porcelli. Chiara Porcelli going to take some space and send it forward. Intended for Brown. Ball's going to go off of a Falcons player for a throw-in for Channing Barker. Barker looking to send Pacheco. Pacheco with a header there. Always coming off her line. Here's Spencer. Riera. Johnson. That ball's going to roll out of bounds. Barker going to take the throw. To Brown. Brown's first touch getting away from her there. Johnson right there to clean that one. Here's Warzencroft. Here's Brian. Taking the ball away there from Hayden. Going to send Zavekin. Zavekin going to dribble through two defenders and look to send Emma Murray. Throw in here for the Tornadoes. Entering the game for the Tornadoes, Chantal Commonson. And re-entering is going to be Grace Black. Here's Black to Zavekin. Ball's going to go off of Zavekin's stomach. Here's Gricewood. Free kick here for the Tornadoes. Arroyo going to bring it up and take it. Big ball there from Arroyo to Brown. Brown going past her defender of Johnson. Ball's going to go out of bounds. It's going to be a throw in for Barker to Brown. Brown going to send it to the middle. Esquivel going to be there to clear that one out to Brian. Brian going to play it to Porcelli. Porcelli back to Brian. Here's Porcelli going to play it safely to Warzencroft. Out wide to Barker. Barker looking to send it to the middle, but Chloe Johnson going to be right there and going to provide an opportunity for the Falcons. Gricewood going to be there to send it out of bounds. Tito with the throw. It's going to be a corner kick for the Falcons. Johnson going to send it short to Riera. Riera going to send it back out to Johnson. Johnson looking to send it back to Jailene Riera. but it's going to go out of bounds and it's going to be rewarded to Arroyo in a goal kick. Spencer. Perez. Perez going to send it back. Alice Zavekin crashing. It's going to be a foul called. It's going to be a free kick for the Falcons. Just under 34 minutes left here to play in the second half. Your score is Tornadoes 1, Falcons 0. Arroyo going to come off her line and clean that one up. She had Tita. Barker. Going to keep that one in. It's going to be turned over to the Falcons, but quickly recovered by the Tornadoes. Good cutback move there from Brown. Brown going to send it back to Warzencroft. Warzencroft going to try and reset with Arroyo. Bryan. Zavekin. Perez. Tita. Riera. Sending Johnson. Johnson looking to send Spencer. Barker sending that one out of bounds. It's going to be a corner kick for the Falcons. Chloe Johnson, the senior out of Charleston, South Carolina, taking the corner. Shot there by Jay Taylor. Arroyo laying out for that one. Huffman going to send it forward. Ball's going to go out. Haley Bryan rewarded with a throw-in. Zavekin sending it forward. Taylor was there. Falcons going to send it out. Once again, Bryan rewarded with the throw. Here's Huffman. Huffman trying to get past Perez. Perez going to send that one to Taylor. Here's Brown. Cleaned up there and sent forward to Tita. Gricewood going to send that one out. It's going to be Perez with a throw to Spencer. Spencer going to play it to Siders. Siders playing Tita. Here's Spencer to Johnson. Johnson keeping it in, but Barker right behind her. Barker looking to send Huffman. Huffman getting a touch there past Siders. Perez. Sending that one out of bounds with a slide tackle. It's going to be a throw-in. Rewarded to Barker. Black with the flick forward. Taylor going to be there. Alice. Hayden. Riera sending Johnson. Johnson in a race there with Barker. That ball's going to go off of Barker last. It's going to be a corner kick. Sydney Siders, the junior out of Jackson, Michigan. Taking this one. Warzencroft heading that one out. Here's Perez. Perez trying to turn it and send it to Yasmin Flores Perez. Tito with a shot there. A rocket of a shot there right at Arroyo. Perez with a flick back. Comenzine is there. To send it to Brown. Brown sending it forward. Zavekin. Black were crashing. Alice came off her line. But that's ended up being played out by Perez on that far hand side. Brian taking the throw. It's Riera. Tita. Porcelli. Porcelli and Tita in a big battle there. Porcelli going to come away with it and send it to Huffman. Huffman going to send it forward to Zavekin. Zavekin's still on the ball, going to keep that one in. Looking to send Black. Taylor was there to send it to Esquivel. Siders, Riera to Johnson. Warzencroft anticipating that pass and is right there to send it to Comenzine. Here's Zavekin. Zavekin beating Perez. Gonna send it into the middle to Huffman. Huffman defended by Christy Flores Perez. Re-entering the match, Haley Kenny. Kenny, originally part of that starting lineup, was subbed off in the first half. Now getting a chance to play some more minutes here for the Tornadoes. Here's Barker with the cross. Zavekin. Ball's bouncing around. Riera gonna bring it down under control to Johnson. Riera. Kenny looking to take it away. Here's Porcelli. Brown. Perez. Sending it to Hayden. Hayden being heavily defended by Huffman. Huffman showing even though she's a freshman, she's a real powerhouse in that midfield. Austin Huffman, the freshman out of Kernersville, North Carolina, attending Atkins High School. There's Haley Kenny sending it to Haley Bryan. Here's a Vekin.
Number 22, Taylor Richardson.
Re-entering the match is going to be Taylor Richardson, the senior out of Seminole, Florida, attending Seminole High School. Here's Huffman. Huffman in front of the goal. Huffman going to send that one right at Alice. Spencer. Arroyo with a boot to Richardson. Richardson flicking it to Porcelli. Porcelli going to pass it back to Barker. Spencer and Siders right there. It's going to be a free kick. Arroyo once again coming up to take this. One recent change with the Tornadoes is that they are sending their goalkeepers up to take as many free kicks as possible due to the fact that goalkeeper Abby Nunez scored off of a free kick opportunity. Alice gonna send it to Spencer. Spencer gonna flick it forward to Tita. Tita playing out wide to Rory Hayden. Zavekin coming back to defend. Here's Tita. Kenny. Zavekin. Ball picked off there, but sent right back. Here's Porcelli. Porcelli going to send it to Richardson. Perez right there to send it out of bounds. It's going to be rewarded to the Tornadoes as a throw-in. Richardson. Here's Barker. Johnson. Riera. Riera touch and pass. Kenny. Sending Spencer. That ball going to roll out of bounds because it was just out of Kamani's Spencer's reach. Throw in. Porcelli to Black. Black gonna send that one forward. Richardson trying to get on the end of it. Falcons ended up gonna be on the end of that one. Richardson gonna flick that one forward to Barker. Barker playing it back to Black. Here's Barker. Porcelli. Richardson. Played out there by Perez. Yasmin Flores Perez, the sophomore out of Concord, North Carolina. Richardson to Black. Taylor clearing that one forward to Kenny. Kenny gonna play it to Porcelli. Here's Porcelli. Esquivel there. Esquivel gonna play that one on the ground. Gonna send it to Perez. Falcons trying to have a counterattack opportunity. It's proving to be difficult here with Huffman tracking back and being a great defensive player there in the midfield. Throw in here for Channing Barker. Here's Black. Richardson. Richardson crossing it, intended for Zavekin. Perez heading it forward. Here's to Warzencroft. Warzencroft playing a bad ball there. Here's Spencer. Spencer. Dangerous opportunity there for the Tornadoes. Big save coming from Arroyo after miscommunication there between Warzencroft and Arroyo. Here's Warzencroft playing it forward. Perez. Johnson. Riera. Turned over to Grace Black. Grace Black looking to play Richardson. Riera coming to defend that one. Here's Spencer turning it over to Huffman. Huffman looking to send Zavek in. Ball's going to eventually go out. It's going to be a throw in for Perez. Here's Esquivel. Perez. Riera. Siders. Spencer. Defended by Gricewood. Johnson chasing that one to try and keep it in. Entering the match for the Falcons is going to be Annalise Robinson. Robinson going to take out Victoria Tejeda as that forward. Johnson, Riera, Kenny, Richardson. Throw in there, down the line. Siders trying to send Spencer. Spencer and Gricewood in a foot race here. Spencer trying to take a low shot there. Arroyo gonna get that save. Arroyo, big boot there from Arroyo. Black with the header. Oh, it's gonna come off her line and clear it. Barker. Richardson. Sending it to the middle. Here's Robinson. Johnson. Bryan. Heads it to Porcelli. Porcelli being defended by Robinson. Barker. Kenny. Johnson, Chloe Johnson, the senior out of Charleston, South Carolina. Here's Rory Hayden. Hayden, the freshman out of New York. Riera, Barker. Pick that one off to send Black. Black gonna touch it out wide to Richardson. Richardson trying to send Zavekin. Spencer. Just under 14 minutes left here to play in the second half. Your score is Tornadoes 1, Falcons 0. That goal coming from Michaela Zavekin, with the assist being accredited to Grace Black. Zavekin, the sophomore out of Draper, Utah. Re-entering the match for the Tornadoes. It's going to be senior Autumn Wright. Wright going to jump into that left outside back position. Huffman sending Zavekin. Riera there. Here's Richardson. Porcelli. Back to Richardson. Richardson has Wright behind her to provide support. Richardson going to fire one off. Going to be saved there by Kaylee Ollis. Kaylee Ollis, the sophomore out of Morganton, North Carolina. Wearing the captain's armbands for the Tornadoes. Abby Warzencroft, Channing Barker, Kiara Porcelli, and Haley Bryan. Free kick opportunity here, just in front of the midfield line. Excuse me, just at the midfield line. Looks to be right about at kickoff spot. Arroyo going to take it, send it forward. Here's Wright to Gricewood. Bryan. Taylor heading that to Hayden. Spencer. Perez. Escovel. Perez. To Perez. Ball's going to go out. Bryan going to take the throw. Zavekin. Bryan. Ball's going to roll slowly out of bounds a little bit further down the line. Perez going to take the throw for the Falcons. It's going to be a player down. After that foul, that injury there, our player's going to come off. Rachel Trifoli, the junior out of Wilmington, North Carolina, going to enter the match for the Tornadoes. Re-entering the match for the Falcons is going to be Victoria Tita. Arroyo. Boot there to Richardson. Hollis gonna clean that one up and send it forward. Warzencroft with a header to Kenny. Kenny gonna pass it off to Brian. Brian to Richardson. Huffman. Perez. Trifoli to Brian. Esquivel charging forward. Ball's going to go out and be a throw in for the Tornadoes. It's going to be turned over. The Falcons then right back to the Tornadoes. Here's Porcelli. Warzencroft. Right. Ball being sent with just a little too much heat there. Siders sending it forward to Tita. Tita beating Warzencroft. Here's Tita. Tita firing off a shot there. Past Lowmouth to go out and be rewarded to Arroyo. It's a goal kick. Escobar. Spencer. Warzencroft. Booting it forward. Throw in for the Falcons. Kenny. Black. It's Porcelli to Huffman. After that play, a yellow card was issued. To Shailene Riera. It's going to be a free kick opportunity right outside the circle here for Arroyo. Arroyo sending it in. It's going to bounce right in front of Alice. Alice is going to clean it up. Here's Sider. Foul there. It's going to be a free kick opportunity. Arroyo with the kick. Here's Sider. Perez. Riera. Sider. Big ball there. Warzencroft gonna pick it off. Here's Riera. Looking to send Tita. Tita and Warzencroft in a battle here. Ball's gonna go out of bounds. Johnson gonna come up and take this throw in for the Falcons. Cross there. Arroyo going to clean it up and send it out to Richardson. Richardson going to play it forward, intended for Huffman. Perez going to be there. Perez going to take some space. Look to get the ball back from Hayden, and she does. Richardson crossing. Taylor right there. Here's Huffman. Huffman got some space. Huffman sending it to the center. Here's Black. Grace Black shooting that one. 3.5 minutes left here to play in the second half. It's going to be a corner kick for the Tornadoes. Grace Black going to take it. Black. Free kick here in the Falcons' defensive third for Alice. Alice going to send it short to Perez. Perez out wide to Johnson. Johnson to Spencer. Spencer being defended by Warzencroft. Gricewood. Ball's going to go out of bounds. It's going to be a corner kick. Victoria Tita going to get a talking to from the center ref. Sider's going to take this. Save there from Arroyo. It's going to be a goal kick here for Nicole Arroyo. Here's Wright, Johnson, Tita. Just under 2 minutes left to play here in the second half. Your score is Tornadoes 1, Falcons 0. Tornadoes having a total of 14 shots. Falcons having a total of 9 shots. Arroyo having 6 saves. Alice having 9 saves. Throw in here rewarded to Riera. Riera looking to send Tita. Huffman gonna send that one out. A minute left here to play.
1 minute remaining second half.
In the second half. Arroyo gonna come off her line. Pick it up. She had Rory Hayden trying to provide some offensive opportunities there for the Falcons. Arroyo. Richardson. Perez and Trevoli in a battle there. Trevoli looking to send her teammate forward. Here's Spencer. Right. Big ball from Autumn Wright. Trevoli running on. Trevoli trying to run past Perez. Perez going to play that one out.
4, 3, 2, 1, 0. Tornadoes win. Brevard picks up CSA South Conference victory. Brevard 1, Pfeiffer 0. Goal scored by Michaela Svekin, assisted by Grace Black. Tornadoes will be in action next Monday at 6 p.m. as the Tornadoes take on Warren Wilson College. We'll see you then.
The end of this match Your score is Tornadoes 1, Falcons 0. That goal comes in the 26th minute from Michaela Zavekin, with the assist credited to Grace Black. Tornadoes getting this USA South Conference win here at home at Ives Lamel Family Field on this Wednesday night. For the final time, your score is Tornadoes 1, Falcons 0. I'm Melody Ferguson, signing off.